That's a lot. Don't worry about that. Oh, you look all nice and shaven, don't you? Clean up well, don't you? No, not really. That's okay. Anyway, oh, I didn't bring any goodies to show you, peoples. But that's alright. So, Miner's Madness. And this is the chicken edition. And I'll get to that train in just a second. I got things I gotta do. YouTubers who are doing their thing and having all set and whatnots. I'm not as technically inclined as I used to be, building my own computers and whatnots. But that's okay. And as usual, this train will always digress. But have no fear, your conductor James is here. Anyway, oh look at that, sausage fingers. I should use that to help keep my chicken. Throw some other kind of chicken. Oh, it's for me. It's hard. It's not really a hard meat to cook, but it's hard meat to cook. You know, turkey's worse. Nobody likes a dry meat. You know what I mean? It don't work that way. It don't work that way. So you can probably see my hands just moving, and I'm just keeping myself idly occupied. And this probably sounds like crap. I don't know. Nobody's in here to tell me that my brain is okay. And that's alright. But I'm going to, well, what I'm doing is I'm going to my channel, trying to find that I'm live right now. Oh, there I am. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to go to the chat. And I am going to the clipboard. And I'm looking for a specific message that I've been, writing, and it's apparently not on here. So now I have to go back into a different previous video where I might have said the same comment. Let's check this one out. Oh, you probably can't hear it, and that's good because I got it down. You know, if I want, I should have played. Oh, okay. I'm going to live chat. There we go. I want to take that. I don't want to remove it. No, come on. What happened here? Let's get this train. Don't worry. If you come into chat and you know how to cook chicken, please come in and tell me how you cook chicken. Because this train ain't moving until I can get some chicken ideas. I did my chicken today. I rubbed some oil on the outside, and then come on, I'm trying to. What the? Well, this is irritating me. It won't let me cut and paste. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my Atlanta, this is gonna so not make me happy, and that's okay. It's only 4 minutes into it. You know what? We'll do it this way. It's okay. It's my party, and I need to learn how to cook some chicken. So if you know how to cook some chicken, come on and let me know how you cook chicken. You see? Hello? Anybody out there? It's okay. It's only Sunday night. Football going on. Too busy watching Dallas and San Fran. What's the score now? If you ain't seen it, I'm about to tell you now. It's... I forgot what the score was. Anywho. Let me see. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to here. And I'm just going to copy this right here, this link. Because there's still not enough people sharing. And that's okay. That is quite alright. part of Minder's Madness is to help raise that awareness for mental health and suicide prevention. And what better way to help kind of prevent a suicide than to get people together and cook? Cooking is a good therapeutic uh, means of communication. You both have to eat and different styles. So, if anybody has any good chicken ideas on how to keep their chicken nice and moist when they're cooking it so it don't dry out like the Sahara Desert, like mine did tonight for some odd reason, please share in the comments and let me know. Because that's the whole reason for tonight, for me being on here, is to get a digital recipe diary of how to cook chicken and keep it moist. And I may not see you make a comment if you do, but if you do, I'll try to see it and respond. Because I like to conversate on how to cook some meat. Oh, that, and I was going to play a video from Alan Watts and see how the volume goes. So if there's anybody alive out there in the YouTube world, please wave, say hi, give a like, thumbs up. Don't, it's okay. Share video. I'm going to share this video. I'm going to copy this link here because part of raising that mental health awareness, I'm giving away a $1885 gold coin that I was able to get my hands on from the Thrill of the Chase. And so I created a video to self-promote. Who you know, the only person that's going to promote you is you. And so in my case, I got to promote myself. And so I'm writing a book called Beyond the Thrill of the Chase. It's my journey of coping with depression and you know, my life story. I'm trying to short, simple, and sweet. Hopefully. But digressing. Oh, there I am. I'm live right here. Let me click on this. Let's see what I look like. Oh, my Lanta. Horrible. Looks totally horrible. Oh, there's two people in there. That must mean I'm seeing myself two times. Two times. And that's okay. Maybe I can tell myself. So, what I did for my chicken was, you know, put some cream cheese inside, stuffed it with some, we used some garlic, some mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, some green onions, some red pepper, and some seasoning, maybe some oregano, some basil. Mix that stuff all up. Then you know, butterfly. Well, you don't really butterfly, but yeah, pocket. You know, butterfly pocket your chicken so you can stuff it. Which is why am I getting the circle of death on here? And I look fuzzy. Do I look fuzzy to you peoples? Let's see. Internet. Connected. Connected to Barbara. Oh, okay. That's the way it is. Well, we'll just work with it. So back to the chicken. The chicken. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad because we had... So, both the girls came over with their significant others, and then Cindy's nephew, who moved up to Idaho and hasn't been over for like 3, 4, 5 months or so since they moved up, finally came over to visit, and we did stuffed chicken. I attempted to do stuffed chicken, but it was more like a sandbox with some cheese in it. And that's okay. They enjoyed it. So mashed potatoes and gravy. The thing about meats is you'll notice when you watch cooking shows is they baste their meats. They'll sit there and keep throwing the butter or oil, juices, whatever, over the meat as they're cooking it, searing it. I also, when they serve up dishes, you'll see that they'll have like some type of saucy, well they should have some type of sauce incorporated in that meal because it keeps the meat moist as it's being served. And so the gravy that I made helped facilitate the rehydration of the Sahara Desert chicken that I made. So I got, you know, up this big pan. We got 12 or 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, That's five. At least 5 or 10 or 12 breasts. One, two, three. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 pack. We'll go with, so 10 chickens, right? And inflate them up. Put some cream cheese in there, and then put all that stuffing inside. And then I'll take some oil, and I'll rub a light coat of oil on the outside of the chicken. And then I had to do some sprinkle of some seasoning. I like to use, we like McCormick seasoning. And um, so watching myself react to myself is ridiculous. You should never watch yourself when you're watching yourself, because then when you're watching yourself, you just make yourself look even worse to watch. If that makes any sense. But anyhow, back to the New Mexico chicken. It if you think about it, it was kind of dry. It wasn't as nice and moist as I like. But anyhow, yeah, rub some oil on the outside, a light coat, and then seasoned it with the Montreal chicken from McCormick's. Threw it in the pan, and then add a little bit of water to kind of give a layer on the bottom. And then threw it in the oven, let it get up to 160 degrees, pull it out, and let it sit for the other 5 degrees. And then ended up getting up to 170 degrees. So it's starting to dry out, become all crusted. It was sad, but it looked really good. So here's the thing. So I opened up, took the cover off once I seen the temperature. Started transferring the chickens into another dish, and was sitting there and basting it with the juices from the bigger pan, and then laying the melted cheese and stuff over the top. So it shouldn't have been as dry as it was, but I only had a few complaints. It's okay. You can't be a good chef all the time. I mean, look at Chef Ramsay. He didn't become that way from just like 1 or 2 meals. I mean, given that the man has talent, and I try to watch Chef Ramsay, we'll watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that. And like I said, so with mental health, cooking, I mean, you eat 3 times a day, or 4 or 5, or like me, you're like cattle and you're grazing all day long, munching on this and munching on that. Next thing you know, it's in case you're wondering, yes, this is a house coat for Kiwi, because I'm sure somebody's in there thinking, what's he wearing? It's a house coat for Kiwi. So that when she gets on me, she's not sitting there using me as her human waste receptacle. She's using this instead. And then, but I try to catch her, and I'll put her over the trash can so that she can go to the bathroom on the trash. Or I've redesigned. See, this is all about digression. How do you go from chicken to parrots to potty training? It's okay. We'll come around at some point in time. I mean, okay. Here's one thing. I see that I'm not alone. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to post a link at the top of this video right here in the chat. And if you want a chance to win a Forrest Fenns coin, an $1885 gold coin from the Thrill of the Chase, on a 14th random comment picker on this video that I'm about to share, please stop by and take a gander. Leave a comment if you haven't already. And a best of luck. But back to the digression train of the Miner's Madness. Boy, this is slow rolling now. Oop, there it is. And then we're gonna, we're gonna pin that message right there at the top, right there to the side. Let's see. Oh, it don't matter. You'll figure it out one way or another. So, on the digression train of Miner's Madness, I see there's more than just myself. The world is great. If you know how to cook some chicken, please let me know. Give me some ideas, some tips on what you do when you cook your chicken and to keep it moist. Because hence that's the title of this episode is Miner's Madness and Chicken. Because one of these days you never know when you might have to eat your best friend. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Or would I? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I love Kiwi. She's amazing. Poor little bird. She's inside hanging out with Mama. Long day today. Made some chicken and it dried out. It's all right. But anywho, like I said, I'm okay. Jeep girl, I see you in there. Thank you. How do you cook your chicken? Like, so. My mining partner that's up in Idaho City, they cook. They use like cream cheese and something else, and they kind of almost like I don't want to say stew it, but simmer it. They do it. They simmerize. They simmer it. It's pretty good too. With some, I think onion, potato. I don't know. I'll have to remember when I go up there, because this year I'm gonna do a little bit more staying up there in Idaho City to do uh, longer days and periods of prospecting and mining up there. It is appropriate to talk about cooking chickens. Well, like I said, Kiwi's inside, so she doesn't have to hear this carnage about how you cook your poultry. Uh, well, give me one of your. So, when you have. So, for those who have joined us on this Minor Madness train wreck of mine, as we digress in all things, I had my family members over today, and I had cooked some chicken, and it turned out a little dry than I expected, and so now I'm on here into the universe, trying to reteach myself how to cook chicken and learn from others on how to provide a better serving dish of moister chicken. So it's not like the Sahara Desert. People be using your chicken to sandboard down. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So we don't we don't do a lot of. I don't like to do a lot of boned in meat for chicken, just because. Oh, and it's not against people that sit there and eat the knuckles and stuff off of chickens. Oh, but I'm just saying. Oh, this gross. Come on. I mean, it. It's yeah. I. But people do so, and there's nothing worse than when you're sitting there trying to eat your chicken, and you bite on a bone. So I try to at least. We do chicken breasts, and then I'll fillet it up even more to get rid of all the fatties and bone pieces and all that stuff, because it's uh, when you don't process your chicken the way you want your meat, the way you want to eat it, then you have the potential of somebody else's sloppy work. You know what I mean? So if you ever have the opportunity to learn how to be a butcher, learn how to be a butcher, because it's a good skill when you're hunting or fishing or all that other good stuff, and you need to prepare your own meal so that it doesn't turn out dry. Oh, poor man. I feel sorry. I do. Yeah, we went out axe throwing last night, which was fun. It was a good time. And I mean, I have to say that the women were better, way better than uh, at least me and another guy. And there's only 6 of us or 7 of us, so 4 girls, 3 guys. You know, I was second to last, lowest score. So I mean, women are good to have along in case you ever get lost and you need to survive. They're pretty good. They get bullseyes like quite a bit. I'll bring me a girl and say she can come any day to go hunting with me. I'll just be like, here you go. Here's a knife. Bet you she can kill a deer from like 180 miles away. Ridiculous. So, learn how to twist wild wings. Makes it easier to eat. Well, you just grab 2 bones, you just snap it like that. Or am I wrong in my assumption? There's other people here in the chat. Feel free to chime in and let us know how you guys cook chicken, so that you know who doesn't like to have people over and then serve them something good to eat. And stuffed chicken, is a good meal that we like to cook. And so it's, you know, why not get advice from other people and see how they do, you know? And then it's like, all right, then we'll try to turn this onto like an online recipe diary for my miner's madness. You know what I mean? Like I can come on here like once in a while and do like just this, like a recipe, like a thing. You know, you can do like pork one day or pasta another. You know what I mean? Just down the road, just things that the train track can add or just. You know what I mean? Because who doesn't like to try different types of foods? Because I guarantee you, once you try my Sahara chicken, you're gonna want something that's a lot moister. So, what else is there to talk? Oh, yeah, I got poker tonight, so there's a reason why I'm only on for a short period of time. Though I don't know how long I'm on, but for a short period of time. And what else? So nobody's talking about chicken. Oh, hey INFJ, how you doing? I try not to cook anymore. Oh, well, at some point, I really, you know, with depression and stuff, you just kind of you don't want to do much of anything. You know what I mean? And then Cindy was starting to watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen and Chef Ramsay, and it's just kind of like, well, all right, you know, as much as it hurts to stand there, if I can prepare a meal for me and my wife, or at least help her, then I'm trying to make a positive change, you know, for myself mentally, and for myself externally, and for people around me, wife or family. And so it's like I try to look at the mental positives over the physical negatives in life nowadays. It's those are the things I think will carry more weight, so to speak. You know, if things go south and they gotta throw you in the fire, cook you up. You know, cannibalism. You never know when that might come back. And I mean, just look at what happened. I heard on some news thing the other day that somebody ate somebody's face off or something like that in New York or something like that. And then somebody said, "Oh, that's the product of bath salts." If somebody says it right, they probably know what I'm talking about because they probably no. I'm just kidding. No judging. We don't judge. That's only meant for one thing to judge. And if you think about it, it really don't even judge either, because it's no right and no wrong in the cosmos. Cosmos don't judge what's right and wrong. It's just as is. You know, kind of like your meals, as is. You got my chicken dry. I'm sorry. Throw some gravy on it and call it good. I mean, it was good. I threw gravy on it and it was good. Oh, in case you know people who may have popped in or out, uh, please share that video that's pinned at the top and get some friends to make a comment on it, because it'll help get that coin out there to somebody that you know was looking forward to it, and it brings hope out to more people, and it brings suspense out, and it brings people together for at least something good to talk about. Everybody's got a brain, so everybody's got a mental health problem at one point in time in their life, and that's part of like Beyond the Thrill of the Chase is sharing my life stories in a way that I hope would bring people to who read it to a empathetic sense of being, so that they feel emotionally connected and that it resonates. The positive out of that negative situation resonates stronger than the story itself. So that's kind of like the goal behind Pioneer Gold, or not Pioneer Gold, but Beyond the Thrill of the Chase. Um, I see a couple of people have come in and out. Please, chicken, chicken. How do you guys cook your chicken? Do you know if Roadrunner tastes like chicken? You know, I, I don't even know if it was a Roadrunner I seen. I took a picture of this bird coming up from like, where was I? Nevada or Arizona? One of those two places. I think it was like during the time of yeah, it was like coming back from Vegas from visiting Russ, and we were down there at the gold fields of Arizona doing some metal detecting, looking for meteorites, which is cool because I think we found some. I ain't cut it up to find out. They're just sitting somewhere. I don't see it in here. If I find it, I'll have to go get it. Oh, I got a picture. I'll just post it up on the community thing that people may or may not see. Uh, Chat. Let's see what's in chat. Da, da, da. Hi there. I try not to cook anymore. That guy said message retracted. That's okay. That guy can unretract his message if he likes. It don't bother me. Yeah, Ramsey will scare you into laughing. He's just funny. Like, what the fuck is this? Blah. Trash. Smash that food. Kind of like that one comedian that would sit there and the front row would have that big old thing of, oh yeah, I'm way excited for Vegas. Wife, not so much, but that's okay. We got some friends from Mountain Home that we've known for a long time, and so uh, they're coming with us down to Vegas. So it's me plus a party of three, and we look forward to coming down there and losing some money playing poker. That's for sure. I need to figure out how that rebuy thing works. If it's you get your rebuys as soon as the game starts, or if you have to wait until you're out of chips. It'll be interesting. I look forward to it for sure. Are you going? Who in here is going to? Uh, I can just say, "Are you going?" But there's at least two or three other people that are in and out. Who's going to the World Series of Fenn here in a couple weeks? Throw it in there and be like, "Hey, we're heading down there, or we can't make it." It'd be interesting. Wave, how goes it? So golden nuts. Seeing as how INFJ don't try to cook chicken anymore, how do you cook your chicken? I I made some, you know, boneless chicken breasts stuffed, and they turned out like the New Mexico desert wells out there, just drier than bones. So camping money for when? For like that weekend somewhere else, or you just saving up for camping through the for the this coming camping season? Because also we totally look forward because Kiwi's going to be there at the function at the junction whenever that is. I think it's like the first or second weekend of August. I think it got changed from that June 5th or 6th. Oh, I wish some of you guys were going because it'd be nice to see you again or meet you for the first time. Um, if but that see that's one of the things too about what's nice about the internet and YouTube and all that good stuff is the ability to share beyond the normal capability that a person would normally have. I mean, if you're going to share your perspective, your ideas, your voice, or who you are, the only people that are going to listen is whoever's in your house, or if you step outside, and start yelling. Nobody's going to write a story. Nobody's going to call. You know what I mean? The news ain't coming out. You're not going to sit there, hey, who's this person? No. You got to do it. You got to do it all. And do it your way. Because, I mean, truly, these. See this? And I appreciate y'all coming by and stopping by into my universe. This is the madness of a miner, who's learning to learn and cope and deal with mental health and uh, just life. And, everybody's got issues. So this, in a way, is kind of therapeutic. It's, a digital diary, my transcendence, so to speak, which coming next week, I posted a live that's coming up next week about transcendence, which I think will be interesting to myself and whoever wants to join on that train ride. Um, No Vegas camp for summer. We got lots. We will be at the function. We look forward to seeing you guys again at the function. Kiwi enjoys meeting new people. She just she like other people are they're wary of each other, because there's a lot of stories of how and I try to train Kiwi to be sociably acceptable or uh, socially something socially. It'll come to my mind or not. It don't matter. You know what I mean. To get her, you know, not acquainted, but just comfortable with people. Shh. Keep it simple, James. But so there's a lot of people who have birds, and you'll hear stories about how, oh, I know somebody with a bird. That bird's mean and it only bites everybody, and except for that one person. And I heard more stories of that. Oh my God, there's an itch coming. There's an itch coming into my throat. I don't know where it's coming from. Please excuse me as I take a drink from this Starbucks coffee cup that my daughter left here. I'm not advertising for nobody. It's got Tiki Punch in there from Shasta. Not bad, cheap soda. And I've learned my lesson about when I'm letting Kiwi drink. I notice that there's some people out there that might have other perspectives on my perspective, but that being it, that's okay. What I was trying to say is this is my universe. This is digital diary of me talking to myself, and if somebody wants to listen, they might learn something or they might teach me something. The only way I know that is if they make a comment and start chatting in the chat. Because I know you're thinking, there's thoughts going through your mind. Like, who's this fool on here who's got their channel called Miner's Madness and chicken? Well, that's because this guy likes to think he knows how to cook chicken, which I think I don't, but I don't know how to cook chicken. So I'm trying to reach out there and create a digital diary on recipes on how to cook chicken. And the only person that's helping me to cook chicken is Jeep Girl Jody. I feel so sad because I want to learn how to cook chicken so it ain't dry like the Sahara Desert. The Egyptians probably enjoy it though. They're like, oh, check out this chicken. It's really, really dry. Carpenters, they probably enjoy it. Hey, man, let me see that chicken. We'll use it as a fence post over here. Come on. Hard as a board. It's okay. Wilderness is good for happiness, and for me, it was a lot of prospecting for gold alone that in a sense kind of broke me to a reality of my existence, I guess, in the world, in nature, and in life. There's other channels out there where people are talking about, go out into nature and find yourself alone and just listen, just be. And it truly is just be in the now and learn how to, be mentally and physically self-aware beyond yourself, opening up your awareness, your spatial awareness. And when it's, just you in nature and there's nobody else out there, to help you do what you want to do. There's nobody out there, coaching you along or trying to give you a helping hand. You kind of feel alone, but somehow nature seems to creep up and will let you know that you're not alone. And for me, some of the ways I found out how I wasn't alone in nature is there's uh, a video that I had made, and it's got a lot of pictures of hearts. There's a stump or a tree piece that has a heart. There's black cat that has that rock heart that I found that rock heart. You know, I was digging in the earth, and I extracted that heart from the earth. There's clouds. I mean, those are some of the best things. I mean, you're thinking the atmosphere, the different layers, how the wind currents are just ever changing, and how it changes enough that it can create a heart shape in the cloud, not once but 2 or 3 times. You know. Now I know there's this thing out there called pareidolia. This, if I'm not mistaken, the mind sees what the mind wants to see. But if that's the case, there's a reason why I took the chance and was able to um, stop time by taking a picture of those hearts and showing people that in nature, love is out there. You know, here's a picture of a heart created by nature. I mean, these are some of the things that you would think are impossible. You know, people, yeah, sure, let's digitally edit this and make it look like heart. No, not my hearts. Those are original hearts from the cosmos, and I feel they were especially for me. Except for the one that has a building, like an old grain building or something. That happened to be on my daughter's birthday. So that was a real special heart. That's that nice clear heart that you can see. Just amazing. But I mean, how did we get from the heart trained to in nature? And oh, that's right, because of mental health. So if you are feeling, in a dark place and you need to reach out, or you know somebody that might need to reach out, don't forget to share that number pound 988 and let them know that even though you might not be there to give them a helping hand, there is a helping hand out there. So, with that being said, for those who are happy, there, right there at the top, I don't know which side it's on. The comments, pinned at the top is a video that you should probably check out and leave a comment on that video, on that link, so you could have a chance to win through a random comment picker drawing an $1885 gold coin from the Forrest Fenns Thrill of the Chase to help raise that mental health awareness, which is part of the Miner's Madness. When you think about it, there's a method to the madness, I think. At least that's what my dad would tell me. Anyway, barbecue that food in the oven. So, like for ribs, oh, I can't talk ribs. We're talking chicken. Golden, how do you cook your chicken? And INFJ, do you seriously not cook chicken at all? When was the last time you cooked a chicken? Come on. I know you cook chicken. There's like 5 or 6 people in here. And I've seen people come in and out, which is awesome. That means, I'm sending out the vibe. Let me know how you cook your chicken and keep it soft. And just in case you're wondering why I'm talking about chicken in this madness of mine, on this train ride that we're going in circles about, is I had my family, my kids over, my 2 daughters. My son, he didn't make it because he's just down in Yonderville. Made some chicken and it turned out dry. And I was disappointed with myself and I beat myself up. So I was like, man, I'm going to go live on YouTube and create a digital diary to myself on recipes on how to cook chicken from other YouTubers. But nobody's like helping me out. So I'm like just talking to myself about how bad my chicken is. Christmas Eve, what'd you cook? Turkey or chicken? Oh, well, I did ask you when was the last time you cooked chicken. So if you said chicken on Christmas Eve, how did you cook it? Deep fry? Air fry? Boneless, skinless? Wings? Thighs? Breasts? Come on. Golden Key Nuts. Are you out there? Tell me how you cook your chicken. Sometimes I like to get my chicken cooked at Popeyes. They make good chicken. I'm just saying. I'm not here to advertise for anybody, but Popeyes makes good chicken. I'm just saying. Kiwi eats it. Don't even get me started on that subject. Don't even talk about it, mister. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We ain't talking about what Kiwi eats and drinks. Yeah, Popeyes is good. My son loves Popeyes. I just like fried chicken. So, where do you get your fried chicken from? Like, is there like in your neck of the woods? Is there a particular place that serves really good fried chicken? And then I guess if it's got a branch name, yeah, let's see what that branch name is. Because who doesn't like chicken? They've been eating chicken and chasing chicken and cooking up their eggs for long times. Yeah, see, yeah, we got so our Popeyes is like across town 5 miles, which is like 3 hours away. It's ridiculous. Ooh, what we got here? I see something that sounds tasty. INFJ says, I bake it in broth, covered slowly, then shred it in barbecue sauce. Those requests from like so you did like Chick-fil-A. Now I don't advertise for nobody, but Chick-fil-A is really good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Lord have mercy on that chicken. You can't laugh at that. That's alright, because I say the stupidest stuff like all the time. It just that's just how I roll in this train. I mean, if you ever meet me and you get to know me, yeah, I try to come up with some stupid dad jokes and they never work out. The only one laughing is myself, and that was when I told it to myself the first time in my head. I was just trying to give it an audience try. Nobody else is. Everybody's looking at me like, man, you about as dumb as a box of rocks. And I'm like, well, I thought I was funny. At least to myself in my world, I am. Oh, my Lanta, see? Part about this video diary of mine, I get to laugh at myself and feel good because laughter is such good medicine. See? If you can't laugh at yourself for making your chicken drier than the sun because it's so then I don't know what to tell you. Try cooking something and then making it seem like it's better than it's not. Makes you feel bad. So I decided to come out here and reach out to y'all. Okay, I'll go back to chat. I'll see what we have here. 5 minutes away. So my Chick-fil-A is like 10 miles away, so that's like a 6-hour drive. I swear. So, you ever lived in one of those towns where like a mile is like across the country? It's kind of like the walk my wife took me on the other day. We have some other friends, and of course, let's sidetrack this train rail. So, we got these other friends. They got like 3 dogs, and we got Carter now, and then we got Gunner, who's the new fella in the family. Cindy's new best friend. I'm being replaced. That's okay. I'll always be backup. I don't mind that. Anyhow, so they wanted to go for a walk, and I'm like, okay, I need to get some exercise, start moving these joints and stuff for metal detecting and mining, which is, hey, no, that's falling out the ear. Hold on, people. I gotta fix my stuff because it's like I don't even know why I have these in. I honestly don't. I mean, I don't hear anything. There's no music and stuff, and I can't even imagine what you guys hear. It probably sounds like crap on your side. So I appreciate you putting up with the bad audio and the bad graphics. But I try. I do. Maybe it's better inside. I don't know. I was going to watch a video out here so that you could see it while I was listening to it because I like to share some Alan Watts stuff. And that video, it's like an 8-minute long video, but it was like, you need to live in the now and be in the now. And it was like, now I know I could that. And now I need some advice from other people out. I'm gonna go live, and that's what I did. Live so I can learn how to cook chicken better and share it with myself in the future. And what's nice about YouTube land and everybody is they can come along and help me figure that out. And I appreciate it because, like using the chicken broth, I should have used chicken broth instead of water inside of my pan just to give it that little bit more chicken flavor. You know what I mean? It's these small things that you don't think about when you're going through life that you tend to forget here or there. At least for me, yeah, my mind's all over, scattered like a train yard. People that have seen my YouTube videos so far, they know this, and I'm surprised people even come along for the ride because who knows where it goes. You know what I mean? But maybe I say something that might make a difference in somebody else's life, even if it's small, with a smile or a laughter from something stupid. Just like my stupid facial expressions. Grr. It's okay, because Kiwi likes them. Kiwi likes my facial expressions. So, since I got some of you in here now, I'm going to ask you real quick. Oh, sorry about that. That might have been loud slapping the table, but if it was, I apologize. If it wasn't, okay, good. Let's move on. Um, I've been doing, I've been kind of like looking at my YouTube channel and the way it works. There's videos, shorts, and then there's live. And so I noticed that the live content, because it's mostly Kiwi, seems to get the biggest attraction as far as Kiwi. And that's great. So, for those of you who are still in the room, would you mind throwing down a few words on like what kind of content on shorts that you would like to see with me and Kiwi? I know I plan on doing more training content for shorts, teaching her sign language and teaching her words, um, and teach and showing actions and stuff, would be good shorts for me and her to do. Good too. The lemonade freeze thing have is good too. What lemonade? You have to expand on that lemonade freeze thing. Are you taking frozen lemonade, slicing it up, sticking it by the chicken, and then baking it? Because that makes me wonder now. I wonder how that would work. Because then, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So, do you like fried or grilled chicken? What do you guys prefer out there? When you go to a barbecue at somebody's house, or if you're cooking chicken for yourself, what do you guys prefer? When you go out to these other places, what do you prefer? Because if you think about it, people tend to eat the foods that they like the most. You know what I mean? And there's reasons. You don't go for a chicken that's dry and say, "Oh yeah, I want to go to that Desert Chicken James's place," and eat his dry ass chicken because I just love sawdust in my mouth. No, people go for that good stuff, nice, tender, juicy. Just man, you could use a spoon to cut it. That's what I'm talking about. So I've been trying to learn and practice, like, I guess, oh my Lanta, here we go again. I'm telling you, it must be something in the shed that is like giving me itchy throat. All right, plug your ears. I had a cough coming out, and I couldn't hold it. Yeah, I bet you I know what it is. I got an ancient virus or something from one of these rusty things in here. Somebody else is like, I don't know, weird virus disease from some of these ancient things that are in this shed. Oh, let me turn that so you can't see that logo. What we got here? Oh, it just says Starbucks. No. Mm. I do hope you appreciate me drinking as I'm sitting here yammering at myself because I think I'm cool and not cool because I'm yammering at myself. Creating a digital diary of myself. All right, I'm gonna go back to chat, see what people are yapping about, see if it's helping me learn how to cook chicken or what type of chicken they like to eat when they go out to eat because it. Oh, that's what I was saying about grilled and fried. the different ways that they cook them. No, now I gotta sneeze. Banana. Oh, my lanta! There goes my insides. Just all came out everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you see, I tried to keep it so that it builds up pressure and stays in like this area. It's like weird because I don't want to sneeze all over everything. So I try to hold it all in as and let very little air out as possible because it's what's happening. All right, I'll disinfect this entire area. Don't you worry about it, peoples. It'll be clean for you. Trust me. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going to chat among the train cart, saying who's all along for the ride. I'm afraid thinking is a good thing. Oh, did you go on the grilled for salad, fried for dunking? Yeah, grilled for salad, fried for dunking. Grilled and fried for sandwiches. So Arby's used to have a cordon bleu that my wife loved, and she would want one, and then they got rid of it, and she was upset with them. And then we'd like go there and be like, "Can I get a chicken sandwich?" And then throw some ham on it. And they're like, "Well, that's the cordon bleu, and we don't do that no more." I'm like, oh my god, really? Just throw some ham on there already. Call it a cordon bleu and not a cordon bleu. I don't care. Just throw some ham on it. And so a couple times she was able to get, cordon bleu that wasn't a cordon bleu, and then they just stopped not even doing it. So we haven't been to Arby's in a long time. Not that we're advertising for anybody, because we don't do that on this train, because there's no sponsors around here. Or is there? No, there's not. Arby's. What else we got out here? So yeah, the training video shorts. I think is really cool. I'm expanding some of those, the shorts for the training. More flight stuff, because like today I was like, go to your perch, and she decided she'd fly right back around. And it's like, okay, well, here you go, come saddle up. So it's really good doing with her flying. She's getting really good on learning to control her flight, her wings. Because I want her to learn how to hover like a hummingbird. Only because it's more control. You know what I mean? A hummingbird is more like a helicopter, where other flying birds are like airplanes. If that makes any sense to you, then please say something in the chat and let me know that makes sense. Because if not, I'm not going to explain it, but I can try to explain it. I mean, when you think about most birds, they come in, they land, they're just gliders, How often do you walk out and do you see like an eagle sitting there just like, besides just gliding and that one, there's a video out there of this bird that is completely looks like it's still and its head is just moving. And it's like, oh my goodness gracious, that is freaking cool. I want Kiwi to do that. You know what I mean? Because it's a good trait to have. Learning how to fly is good. Learning how to glide is good. But learning how to hover is even better, because if I'm like, okay, Kiwi, I need you to go out there. Hey, what's up? Why must I go? How you doing tonight? There's a couple of people coming in. Oh, for those people that are coming in and out, this is Miners Madness. This train has already left the station, but you're more than welcome to jump aboard a moving train. Just don't get hit by the stuff on. Just throw it out there. It might seem crazy. Title and chicken. Because I made some chicken for my family members that came over, and it was pretty dry. And it looked like something you would find in Egypt. Other than that, we went on to talking a little bit about types of chicken, and what I'm trying to learn is, how do you cook your chicken? Why must I go? Tell me when was the last time you cooked your chicken, and how do you cook it? And then we were talking about like different places to get chicken, in case I'm ever out and about in somebody else's neck of the neighborhood, of what kind of chicken they like. Fried, grilled, because these are different trades of learning how to have better chicken than a piece of cardboard that comes out of your oven. and that you got to smother with like a whole bunch of gravy till you can't understand what you're eating, but it's chicken. It's like rehydrating sawdust is what happened tonight, and I just felt really bad, and it's sad. And I wanted to come on here and get some tips and tricks from other YouTubers on how to cook chicken. So I'm making a video diary on how to do that. I got like another 30 minutes because I guess there's poker tonight. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's a poker on Facebook. There's a TTOTC poker group, and waiting to do poker down there. World Series of Finn coming, which I guess is supposed to be changed. And so I threw out the rumor that it's going to be changed to World Series of, well, it's actually WSOT, and it's World Series of Treasure Hunters versus World Series of Finn. If they're trying to gravitate away from Finn, which I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the whole idea of World Series of Finn was, it brought Finn searchers and treasure hunters to play poker that had another common thing and interest. So, well, chat. All right, let's see what we got. Barbecue or fried? What questions? Breast, wings, or legs? Well, it all depends on what kind of man you are, or woman, or animal. That's right. We refer to everybody as animals in this universe of mine. No, we don't know. Peoples. We do more boneless chicken breasts. We'll make our own. Uh, well, not chicken tenders, but chicken nuggets, grilled chicken, stuffed chicken. And I was really surprised that tonight's stuffed chicken just didn't pan out the way I wanted it to pan out. It was just a little bit drier than I wanted it to be. And it was just embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. Like, if you guys came over, I would be like, please, you don't have to finish that chicken. I understand how dry it is. There's gravy over there. Throw more gravy on there to soften it up some. And then, because that's what happened. The kids were over. Their significant others, nephew that ain't been over for a while, come over. It's like, oh, man, I cooked y'all some dry chicken. I might as well gave you a piece of board from out back. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I felt really bad. It's okay, though. Oh, so, yeah. I mean, how do you cook? Okay, so how do you cook your chicken breasts, wings, or legs? Hey, John, how you doing? We're talking about chicken. How to cook chicken and how to keep it moist. And if you have any helpful hints and tips that you can give to this miner that can store in his madness for next time, maybe he might be able to cook some better chicken for his family. So I'm creating a video diary on how to get YouTubers to converge on how to cook chicken the best way possible. Can you imagine that neural network getting on how to cook chicken? And then all of a sudden, like, one of us is like, oh my god, this is the best way to cook chicken. You need to do it this way. And then be like, oh, everybody's on board. We're cooking chicken like this. It'd be cool. Because then there'd be no more dry chicken. I'm just saying. Africa has more rain than that chicken did. I was upset. I wrapped the okay. For those that have joined, would you like me to go over how I cook my chicken tonight? If you do, please hit 1. If you don't want to hear how I cook my chicken tonight, please hit 2. If you don't care, please don't hit anything, and I'll just share my story anyhow. Again, it's quite okay. I don't mind. Though I do appreciate y'all coming. Those who have popped in or popped out. Don't forget to hit that link on the top that's pinned. There's a video, or share it to other people for a chance to win a $1885 gold coin from Forrest Fenns Thrill the Chase in an effort to help raise mental health awareness and suicide prevention by dialing number 988. And a 14th comment picker will hopefully win that coin. Might be you. You never know. It's a crazy world out there these days. Oh, my lantern. Anyhow, chicken. How to cook chicken. Add lots of lemon pepper first. Now, fish, which is for a whole nother day or subject, because I'm not much of a fish man, but we'll get on to that on a whole nother day. But lemon pepper is very nice. It's been a while since I've done lemon pepper chicken. We like this McCormick's Montreal chicken. It's pretty good. Nice heavy dose of that on there. Gives that meat some kind of flavor versus that bland whiteness that's on it. But that's okay. Green chicken enchilada casserole is one of my favorites. Green chicken enchilada casserole is one of my favorites. No, I bet that's pretty tasty. You know what? Are you going to the function at the junction or this year? Because if you are, can you bring some of that green chicken enchilada casserole? Or is that not your dish? If you know who makes it, can you have them make it and bring it anyway? Because I'm sure there's people besides myself that would like to try that dish. Nope, you don't have to add yourself in any contest unless you just want to go and comment on that video. It's okay. You don't have to worry about trying to win that coin from Forrest Fenns Thrill of the Chase. But that's up to you. That's your choice. See, that's the thing. It's whoever comes in and joins this Miners Madness, they're along for this ride to see who pulls out that coin. You know what I mean? 14th random comment picker. I'm still waiting to reach up to 112 unique comments from users. So I got a feeling it's going to be quite a while. I bet you. By Easter it doesn't even go up. I bet you by Easter we won't even get to the fourth drawing, and that's just for one of those $1 gold $1 and gold-ish $1 because they're made of brass, but they're American $1 coins. The presidents and Sacagawea coins, and a trinket that has a story behind it. But that's in case the person wants to there's a ring, a silver ring with mother of pearl. It looks like silver ring. There's a stone, a jewel, square jewel that is in there, and then that 1 penny that's a 1935. Just different stories and histories. But those are throughout the different drawings, all the way up to the 14th one. So some all 14 will get a one goldish colored dollar coin from the American Treasury, and then 4 of them will get a unique trinket, and then one of them will get that Forrest Fenn coin from the Thrill of the Chase from that auction. And again, it's all just to help raise awareness for that mental health. And again, that's what part of this Miners Madness is just you know just a person rambling to the world, regardless if the world's listening or not. I mean, the only way you're going to be known is if you make yourself known. And for me, if I can make a video diary so I can know myself, then it might let other people know who I am in a sense too. And if not, at the very least, it'll let my kids know who I am, or other family members. Which is interesting because my son started making some comments and stuff on some of these other videos and hopping in on YouTube the other day. It was awesome. Of course, I told him that it was awesome, and he didn't text back or not. I'm like trying to call. I got as soon as I got off because he had hopped on because I thought I was doing the fourth drawing because I had replied, and all of a sudden the number went up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm above 112. We're gonna do the fourth drawing. Come on, people! And no, it was just all my comments on there added extra. But anyhow, my son had hopped on at the very end as I was already closing out. You know what I mean? And I guess I could have stayed and kept a conversation to develop, but at that point in time, the train had already left the station, and I was just already rolling, which is okay. But it was awesome. And so when I got done, I tried to call him up and say, hey, I'd rather talk to you on the phone and see what's going on and how things are going versus online. But he wouldn't even pick up the phone. His dad's calling him, and he ain't even picking up the phone. My Atlanta kids these days. sit there and send him a text. Hey, it was awesome. I was glad you're on there. Sorry I had to cut it short. You think I'd get a reply back? Hell no. Oh, I feel so bad for myself. No, not really. It's okay because you know what? At the end of the day, I would hope that my kids know I love them. And if not, then I try to let them know I love them by shooting them a text. Nothing coming back. It's all right. So, chicken. Did you tell me how you cook your chicken? Why must I go? Have to make sure opals do not dry out like chicken. Have to make sure opals, opal. So, two or three people have looked at it, and I was wondering if it's opal or not, but it, I, the time frame. You think about Thermopolis and when Thermopolis was established, and if if I'm not mistaken, they were, I want to say early 1900s or something like that for that area. Of course, Thermopolis has always been Thermopolis. Hot Springs has always been the hot springs forever. But, it didn't really start getting populated until a certain time. And it just happened to be because the guy's name was Thermopolis. Went in that area, started doing whatever. Now you got the town of Thermopolis, Wyoming. Visitors. So, visitors, where they're coming from. Going, so, yeah. I don't know. A couple people said it looked like a mother of pearl. It kind of looks like a mother of pearl, but it's probably opal of some sort or mother. I don't know. I haven't taken it to a gem store or anything to have it looked at. Um, Only because you know, I don't know why I would have to. I mean, it looks beautiful the way it is, whatever it is. Oh, we'll use a black light on it, and what will happen? Because I got that black light that I was saying in some other channel. Then I got a black light so that I can look out for. Over in Michigan, they have rocks that are called Uper lights, and if you use a black light, they'll glow, especially at night. And they'll glow fluorescent or whatever. You see through transparent, all kinds of different colors. I don't know, but they're called Uper lights. Check it out. Also got the black light for when I was gonna go down to New Mexico and Texas to go looking at that Lost Padre mine down there, which is another adventure, so that I could make sure there was no scorpions and stuff. Oh my! Can you imagine walking around at night and there's like 80 scorpions right there at your feet and you don't even know they're there? But if you had a black light, I bet you'd see them. So that's why I got the black light. So, now that you mentioned use a black light on it, what am I looking for? What kind of characteristics or signs is it supposed to show me so that I can see if it's either opal or... So I guess if it's opal, it'd be like a Uper light then, huh? Versus mother of pearl probably be more reflective. Is that what I'm gathering with the black light? Put it in water for a few days and see if the color gets better. Oh, wait a minute. Color on what? On what? The ring? Why would I want to... Okay, I'll put it in a cup of water for a few days. Hot, cold, any soap, no soap. I was wondering if I should find like some like silver polish and try to polish it up. But I really don't want to because it's as is, that's how, well, it's not how it was found, but it's better looking than how it was found, that's for sure. Now, I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny that I had tinkered with that ring to make it look roundish. I'm just saying. Excuse me. Use a black light, gets the ring opal dries out, just plain water. Now, wait a minute. So how much water am I putting in that glass then? Am I just putting a little bit of water in that glass and then sticking the ring in there and it's supposed to act like a sponge and suck up all the water? Is that what you're telling me? Yes, the ring. Opal dries out. Just plain water. Oh my God. See, that's the thing about learning new stuff from different people is these are some of the things that I wouldn't know or try or think of. Just enough to cover it. Okay. If you have a microscope, you would be able to see the silica. So my next door neighbor, he's got one of those digital microscope. I want to say it's a digital microscope type thing, but it's really cool. He got it so that he could look at pennies and get real good detail and see what's on them and stuff. And I had looked it up. It's like a couple $100, so it ain't that bad for that right now. I somehow got a gold coin from Forrest. Talk about breaking. Yeah, I'm broke. I got a life debt to pay back now. Anyhow, just to give it away. Ain't that part of a song? Just give it away. Oh, speaking of songs, I'm trying to teach Kiwi how to sing karaoke, and then I'm gonna put her on like America's Got Talent. See how she does. What do you guys think of that? That'd be interesting. No, not really, but I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas out there, putting it in the universe. You know what I mean? If I ever get feel like Kiwi needs to sing, because I'm learning. So part of Kiwi. So obviously, I digress because we were just literally talking about something, and then somehow got onto Kiwi and singing karaoke, which is okay. And I say that because I'm like part of a pattern that Kiwi does is she'll sit there and go crazy. I mean, like full blown like local, and I call her local too. I says, "You quit being local, bird. You ain't no banshee young like that." Because I don't know, it's like her leg or some of her feathers, like when they're growing in or whatever, start irritating. Think about us and stuff like that growing in places ain't supposed to. I don't know. It gets itchy, irritating, nothing you can really do about it. You can't scratch. So she likes to kind of play with her hair, but she'll get crazy. And I've learned that if I sit there and try to snatch her attention and then try to sing to her, that it distracts her from trying to attack herself, like she's got like some kind of weird virus, and you just start going cannibalism on yourself. That it changes her mood and perspective, and then I'll just start singing to her, and then we'll throw on YouTube, and then I'll just start singing along to YouTube songs, and it's learned to be helpful. So it's something to definitely am keeping track on doing. And this has been a couple weeks now that or a couple days that I've really paid attention to that, because it helps me to teach her how to sing. It keeps her occupied so that she can sing to me, and there's just a whole dream about that. Yeah, she's gonna be like a rock star. She's gonna be on like the cover of Time magazine. No, not really. I mean, there's so many other birds out there that sing so much better than Kiwi. That Kiwi's gonna have to go take lessons from them other parrots. You watch. Oh, I've seen that there's a couple other people that have jumped in. We were talking about chicken, how to cook chicken, and how to make it juicier. And what type of chicken do you prefer? Legs, breasts, thighs, and all that good stuff. Also, at the top of the chat, there is a video that's linked there to help spread that awareness for mental health. Let's see. Wife came home from work today. Stewie asked her, "Where is my fucking apple?" She was really. See, you should record that and send it to me so I can like listen to that. That'd be funnier than shit. And I'm just saying, it just it's amazing them creatures of ours, them furry and feathery love bugs that are part of our family. It can change a person's world. You know what I mean? It truly can. Oh, Stewie Raps. See, you need to. Yeah, I'm not sure if you do shorts like I'm trying to do with Kiwi to see how that rolls with our channel. But that would be interesting to see. I'm trying to teach Kiwi how to dance. And I haven't really figured the groove or method yet. But I'll grab her beak, and she'll let me grab her beak, and then I can make her shake her head and stuff. So that's one method that I'm using to try to train Kiwi to dance. And then, yeah, learn to sing karaoke. And she's just amazing. I think it'll work out. No, it won't. I'm just kidding myself. If you ever hop on the karaoke train with Kiwi, that would be interesting. Let's see what else we got here. What are you telling me? She won't talk unless I hit. Yeah, right. Wait until she doesn't know it's there. I made a video of her singing and talking and cursing. Not sure who taught her to curse. Shit, right? I know Kiwi eventually will say, "Get your ass up," because I'll sit there and I'll tell her to get up. Tell her to get up. And it's like, all right, get your ass up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to get stern and let them know, hey, you need to get up. We're trying to do something. What if there's something dangerous coming along? You need to be able to get up when you're told to get up. Right? Am I wrong? No. And then like Mama, she come by with a stick and she really don't like the stick and she'll be like, get up on the stick, and Kiwi's like, no, I ain't getting up there fighting the stick. Like Kiwi can take on uh, a half-inch diameter, 12-inch long stick. You know what I mean? She's gonna eat that thing and throw it on the ground. My mom don't care. Get your ass up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll get her ass up. It's funny, but it's yeah. I look forward to making some short videos of Kiwi flying around and stuff, and I want to try to get her to choose appropriately, or when I call appropriately, at least saddle up or perch, which I need to learn the sign language for perch. Oh, did you? So how often does your bird sit there and ask the Alexa to start playing music? They'd be going on all day. Well, so if I did that, yeah, well, nah, I just put Pandora on for her and tell her to learn the songs. Well, like, learn the songs, Kiwi. Throw YouTube on there. Learn the songs. Because I want her to learn the songs that have made an emotional difference for me in my life so that those emotional differences can linger and last a little bit longer than my mental mind can imagine, because now I have Kiwi sitting there singing these songs and bringing back those reverie moments in life that I've learned to equate them to. But yeah, chicken, parrots, and people. All interesting things. For sure. And so looking for other people, looking forward to other people going live on YouTube and their perspectives that they share. It's a lonely world out here in YouTube land, in the brain cave. No, not really. Wife's inside watching football. I don't even know what the score is. You guys want to know? I'm just kidding. I ain't sharing that. Last I knew, it was like, oh, I forgot. It's all right. But anyhow, it is 7:52 my time, which is mountain time. I have 8 minutes to get ready to go play me some poker. Oh, wait a minute. I can wait. What do we got here? Okay, Larry says 3 boneless chicken breasts, seasoned with garlic powder. Okay, that sounds good. Onion powder. Paprika, black pepper. Okay. Fry lightly in light oil over medium high heat. Okay, are you that they're frying more evenly, or are you like how you keeping like you know what I mean? Or are you doing them whole? And then earlier somebody was mentioning about baking it, and I think that was INFJ, and let's see, this is it. So he did something in there for Christmas about chicken and baking it, and I wanted to know what the temperature was. You know what did you set your oven temperature when you were doing your chicken? Ooh, chicken parm. Haven't had chicken parm in a long time. People who believe it, but we had to disconnect the phone from Alexa because Stewie would say, "Alexa, call mom." That's cool. So that's really cute. Learning. I need to watch more videos with other people and parrots with Kiwi so that um, to get more content and ideas to make it easier to work with Kiwi and training her and whatnot. besides my own idea and thoughts and way. So, in particular, one of the things is the words that I'm using. I want Kiwi to establish a form of communication that is meaningful, and not to say that what other birds and parrots and their owners are doing are not meaningful. They're all meaningful. But I wanted the conversation with me and Kiwi to be more, um, more conventional, if that makes any sense. Crockpot is good. I haven't done so. I seen one that was in the crock pot. It was like a short on Facebook or something like that. Oh my lanta, it looks so good. And then they, what did they do? They poured it out and put it in some other dish, and it just looked really good. Cream cheese or something like that in the crock pot, or sour cream, like 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 half whipped cream or something, or not whipped cream, but the, oh my lanta, heavy whipping cream or something like that added in there too or something. That looked really good. Really good. Add rice, onions, and green peppers and saute for a few minutes. Ooh. Add rice to onions. Okay, so are you sauteing the onions and green peppers and you're adding rice to it? Uncooked rice? Like white rice, uncooked? And like portionally, or as like a type of, like, how are you doing that? Chicken chicken cacciatore is good to, if you have chicken cacciatore, do you ever have kitchen catch a Brandon or chicken catch a Sue? How many chickens do you catch besides a Tory? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. No, I'm sorry. You lost me at mushrooms. I tell everybody I'm allergic to mushrooms because they are nasty. I just said, well, not all mushrooms. I'm not allergic to all mushrooms. I'm just saying there are some mushrooms out there that are good, and I'm not saying which ones that help with the DMT in your brain to release, the DMT. I don't know what kind of mushrooms those are. I mean, not by any means. But I don't like other cooking mushrooms. People are like, oh, we should go out there and hunt them morel mushrooms out there. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not. I don't do mushrooms. No way. Oh, I'm down to 4 minutes. So, I got 4 minutes to sit there and say goodbye to you all, people. I enjoy you coming by. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for listening to my madness. And don't forget, if you don't mind, share that video to other people so we can get more comments rolling, so we get that coin headed out there into civilization. You know, get it circle around, coming back full round. And then what else do we have? Oh, I look forward to seeing y'all next week. A couple of videos I got coming out, or lives that I'm gonna do. They're gonna be interesting train rides, I tell you that. Train station, they got certain times. You'll have to check it out. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I guess some people aren't getting notified, so you have to, once you go on my page, hit the subscribe, look at the thing, hit the notification bell. Not that you need to be notified when this dumb guy goes on, but you never know. In case we do them drawings, we want to know who the winner is. And so, with that, I will bid you all adieu, and as usual, keep calm and treasure on. Peace out, people. Oh, and thanks for sharing your chicken ideas. Really appreciate it. If you have any other ideas on chicken or how to cook it to keep it moist, please leave a comment after this video is posted, and let's give them a whirl. Though I don't know if I'll give them a whirl or not. We will see. But until next time, we'll see you on the flip side, peeps. Adios, muchachos. Alright, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Seriously. Again, thank you for stopping by and showing support. Much love. Oh, because, we're seeing a lot of hearts in nature. That's what we were talking about earlier. And in case you missed it, you should go back to the beginning of the video. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, because the train goes round and round and around and around and around and around.